Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome home. Today's video is going to be about our daily bread. It is July 21st, 2019, and I wanted to get this done before Ray and I go to service church this morning. And no, I did not have one yesterday. I had to take care, or Ray and I had to take care of some things for our family and get things taken care of. You know, I did a lot of, I think it was more of a family day, catching up around the home and assist getting something ready for our beautiful girl. It's Ray's like a bonus dad. It's her stepdad, so for Sid's sake, so things are getting taken care of. But anyway, let's get back. You can watch that on my weekly vlog. I can't interwind these. Jay, just step back. It's okay. I hope you're having a good day. I really do. I'm in a lot of pain today, but that's okay. It's all right. I woke up, and that's all that matters, right? So today's title, it states, Never Too Late. During the anxious moments that followed my mother-in-law's heart attack, she was fortunate to receive an immediate medical care. Later, doctor told me that the treatment within 15 minutes of the heart attack results in survival rate of 33% for critical patients, but 5% survive your treatment beyond that time frame. On the way to heal Jarga's, especially the ill daughter, some definitely needed immediate medical care. Jesus did the unthinkable. He paused, he stopped to identify who touched him, then spoke gently to the woman. You can imagine what Jairus was thinking. There's no time for this. My daughter is dying. And then his worst fears came true. Jesus appeared to have delayed too long, and his daughter passed away. But Jesus turned to Jairus and offered a word of encouragement. Don't be afraid, just believe. Then calmly ignoring the mockery of the onlookers, Christ spoke to Jairus' daughter, and then she came back to life. He revealed that he can never be too late. Time can limit what he's able to do, and he's choose to do with it. How often do we feel like Jairus, thinking that God simply was too late to accomplish what we had hoped for? But with God, there is no such thing. He's never too late in fulfilling his good and merciful work in our lives. Amen. Number one question, or before I go any further, today's reading was taken out of book of Mark, chapter 5, verse 35 through 43. And there was a little part that was pulled from Mark 5, verse 36. Overhearing what they said, Jesus told them, don't be afraid, just believe. It's, you know, there are moments in my life, and I think you can relate too. Question number one, how have you recently experienced the reality of God's timing? And number two, why is it vital for you to rest in God's sovereignty and acknowledging that his plans are the best? It comes down to a point where, how have you recently experienced the reality of God's timing? You know, Ray and I have had this vehicle for quite a while, and you know, we've put it on Craigslist, and we've put it on different posts to sell this vehicle, and it's a nice vehicle, but you know, we have offers, but no catches. And there are moments in our time where we were thinking, why is this being so dragged out? It's a good price for it, but what's going on? What's happening? And there are times like, if God heard our prayers, maybe, we need this assistant financially at this time, we'll get a buyer. Never too late. Never too late. So then I receive a phone call Friday. And it was someone very, very dear to me, and said, I don't know what I'm needing, what you can do, but this is my situation. And can you help me out this way? And I'm thinking to myself, ooh, I don't think this is going to work. And I felt really guilty, because when it's dealing with your family or with your children, you want to make a situation work for them. We don't want to ever want our children to feel that we don't care for them or love them, but it comes to a point where what season they're in of their lives. We can't enable our children. We cannot at all. So I was finishing up my task that I had found some vintage items that I'm going to be sharing on my my haul. And I was really praying to God, give me an answer how to resolve this situation. And I was about to feel like guilt. I thought, nope, lay it in his hands. He has his timing. Lay it in his hands. Lay it in his hands. Something will come about. It might not be in the timing that we want it to happen. And that's what I was saying to myself. It might be ugly for a little bit, but it'll come out. The situation will work out. I was walking to the vehicle with Bruno, my king, and something hit me, and the word blazer just screamed, blazer. I thought, that's why we have not sold the blazer. So I called up Ray and I said, Ray, we have a problem, but I have a solution, and maybe it's a solution. And I ran across to him, and he had stated what we need to do. So we got the groundwork going, and he made sure there's 4 brand new tires on this vehicle, and he cleaned it up, and it's going to be going to where it needs to be going. Sometimes we feel he doesn't answer our prayers. God knew not to sell that vehicle because someone in need is needing it. It's very humbling knowing how it all worked out. I didn't think he was hearing that prayer because I'm going to be really blatantly honest. It's like, if we don't sell this, are we going to take a loss on this before the move? Because I feel there's something about to happen. I feel it. You get these feelings. And nope, there was no loss. There was a huge gain. More so than you ever know. Out of respect, out of honor, out of trust, it was so much more than anything. So you might not think that God works in your time. He's going to make it on his schedule, and there's a reason for that. It's very fitting, very, very fitting. And why is it vital for you to rest in God's sovereignty and acknowledging that his plans are the best? It was for the best. I was really thinking, there's things that we need to do. We need to take care of these situations. And I'm thinking, why? This one's just hanging. This situation, we're able to take care of everything else. But this situation, this piece of metal, 4 wheels, is like, is this what's going to stop me? Is this what's going to stop us as a family and get closer to our family and our friends? No. God said, just be patient. Be patient, my child. I'm not ignoring you. Be patient. There's a time, and there's timing for everything. He knows. He heard my prayers, but there's things why he does what he does. I should have a question. He answered. More ways than one. So his plans are the best. Me sitting here with you on July 21st of 2019. Trust me when I tell you this. His plans are the best. I'm a witness. I'm a survivor. His plans are the best. I have to believe, and I trust, and I have faith. In today's prayer, it reads, Jesus, help me to remember that you're the sovereign even over time itself, and that you'll never be too late to accomplish your perfect plans. It's never in my time. It's in his time for me. Bad things do happen. And that is not to punish you or for you to lose hope. There's a reason for that. And that's a journey part of it. And he's not punishing. He's preparing you. Have faith. It's never too late. The walk with him is amazing. So, you have a beautiful day. Thank you for coming back, and thank you for your patience. If you enjoyed this, come back tomorrow. Until then, be good to yourself and be good to others, for we do not know what part of their journey they're on. Until then, I love you. And my peepees are resting.